And, well, we are back. Not sure what happened there at all. Everything going crazy as it always does. Just like the start of the race. Ben Langford, though, 154.7, another quickest lap time from him. Abe Santama not able to match that too well at all. As he only comes across to set a 155.1. I swear to God, if this Streamlabs breaks again, I will be very, very mad. I am not sure what's going on at all. I will be absolutely contacting stupid Streamlabs and they don't fix this, because it is a constant for me. I've seen it happen to others as well. And they don't fix the fuck. Hello, Miko. Yeah, very unfortunate stuff for you. And not able to continue that championship battle, and sadly it ending in absolute, yeah, horrible fashion is all I can say. I'm not even sure that's the correct words to put it in. It's not just horrible, it's absolutely heartbreaking, because you definitely had a chance, but for Season 8 you could definitely get another chance as well, since, well, hopefully you'll be able to participate in all the races this time out, as Abe Santama just lapping Limpar Bertold, who's currently sitting in 17th place. And Camille Tahar also coming into the pits now. It is not a penalty, it is just his own decision. But you can see half the grid here already doing their mandatory pit stop, as it's indicated by either a 1, which means that you are yet to do a pit stop, or a green, which means that you are absolutely fine and there is no reason for you to be stopping again. As Mata Sidikeska is coming into the pits now as well, so is Mohamed Irfan, which promotes Ethan Reed up into 4th place or 2nd place in the AMs. Benjamin Koo, though, comfortably sailing along in 1st place for the AMs. Rogerio Santos, by the way, was another person to retire from this race. And Robert Bezant in the pits for quite a long time, so is Eric Gazelle. They've lost out quite a lot of laps so far. Rafik Prestia coming into the pits as well, I'm sure. Yeah, it's just a penalty. It's not a penalty, sorry. Dimas Arias, the yellow flag, and it looks like they had a big collision, either with a wall or either by themselves, as John Gibson coming into the pits now as well for his first pit stop, and probably his last pit stop. And he's comfortably running in 3rd. Lucas Van Dam only coming across the line now, and Lucas Van Dam also yet to do a pit stop. Most drivers will be switching to the dry tires now, as it is about hitting the midway mark, or the midsection now. And John Gibson just going to be coming out the pits anytime now. And there he is actually now. Ganahari Hutama also hasn't done a pit stop, so John Gibson will be one of the only top running AMs who has done a pit stop so far. It is a pretty big undercut, so we'll see what he's able to do. It was a pretty long pit stop, so maybe even fixing a bit of damage that he might have picked up from a couple of the scraps. Though still, John Gibson was going quicker than Mohammed Irfan before they went into the pits. He was going 2/10 quicker than the Indonesian driver in the Honda, so very surprising stuff. As Abe Santama now able to beat Ben Langford's times and is able to just now catch up bit by bit to the British Aston Martin driver, and yet again stuttering happening on my Streamlabs. Not sure what is going on, and hopefully it can stay alive for the next 35 minutes. As Abe Santama in a bit of a moment out of Ascari, and Ben Langford going 5/10 quicker this lap again, so he is going to be setting another one of his fastest lap times, as he's going to come across the line now, and it is going to be a 1:53.9, and Abe Santama not going to be able to match that or beat it, as he's going to be setting a 1:54.7, a whole 8/10 slower than Ben Langford. Tom Bartels just climbing up through the field. He is 1.8 seconds behind Ferdy Jerry Ramadan, and he is going a lot quicker than him. I'm not sure what happened to his last lap time, but it was a 2:11.5. Tom Bartels able to do a 1:55.9. Tom Bartels also has come into the pits, and the only people who haven't come into the pits, Ben Langford, Abe Santama, Ethan Reed, who's now coming into the pits, and we'll see where he ends up. Will he be behind Benjamin Koo? And maybe he'll be behind John Gibson, but I really do doubt that. As Benjamin Koo, yellow flag, what's happened? They're going very, very slow out of that Lesmo. And that's Abe Santama behind them as well. And he might be getting held up a bit by the AM driver. Benjamin Koo just trying to warm up his tyres, or maybe cool them down in the wet patches, as he did have a bit of a spin. Abe Santama though falling a bit behind Ben Langford, and a bit might not really justify the amount of time Ben Langford has taken out of that time. Oh, pulling away, sorry, not taken out, pulling away from the Porsche, already doing a whole second quicker than Abe Santama that last lap. Anthony Camacho in 4th place, and only 3 seconds behind Matas. Might we see the first podium as Ben Langford and Abe Santama both coming into the pits? Ben Langford, there he is. He's come into the pits about 10 seconds ago. We just about missed that moment. Abe Santama just going to be pulling into the pits now, and Ethan Reed behind Benjamin Koo as he came out the pits as well. And here comes also Marcin Domanski, 14th place, into the pits now. Who will come out first? What's going to be the gap here between the two? Who has put in? Who's going to be changing tyres? Both of them, actually. What sort of question is that? And is that Ben Langford? He's not able to get away. He did drop down onto the... Hold on. He got dropped onto the... Ben Langford, what's happened there? Not able to get going again. Abe Santama going to be retaking the lead from Ben Langford. What has happened to him? It might be technical problems. And he's left the race. Well, it is absolutely plain sailing for Abe Santama here, as he retakes the lead. Well, and he takes also the championship with it, as there is nobody on this grid that is going to be able to challenge him for that spot. And, well, it would definitely be interesting to see, or interesting to hear, what happened to Ben Langford. Maybe can tune into his Twitch stream No, I'm not sure if that's the best idea, as he might be absolutely raging in there. Actually, he has stopped his stream. I just want to have a look. What has happened? Maybe we can just get a bit of a live preview here.
Oh no.
My car's stuck in the pit. Are you kidding me? My car won't let me go anywhere. My wheels have broke. My fucking wheels broke.
Alright, sorry for that language, but his wheel is indeed broken. And Abe Santama will be taking championship number 3 in Vgtr, and well, sure, that's not the way that he wanted things to go, as it was so close between them two. Ben Langford able to push the car so hard, and sadly it ending in absolute mechanical failure. As Tom Bartels now comes very close to the back of Vgtr Ramadan. He is going about the same lap times, about 2/10 quicker per lap here, and able to just get closer and closer and closer. But now falling a bit behind as we can take in this battle. By the way, Anthony Camacho running in 3rd place, and very comfortably so as well. The closest pro to him being about 50 seconds behind, maybe 60. Well, if there is absolutely any time to get your first podium for the Pro Series, it is the final race. And well, he'll be solidifying his, I guess, his reign in the Pro Split. Definitely be solidifying that, yes, he is able to compete with these drivers and able to set the times and set the positions that he needs, as Mohammed Irfan takes the fastest lap time of the race, a 1:51.9. It is starting to become much greasier on the track. And maybe we can just have a look if Ben Langford was able to even get his thing going at all.
Fucking hell, bro.
Yeah, he's
Unbelievable. I cannot believe this shit. The one race where I need something to just not go wrong. My fucking wheel breaks, my fucking keyboard turns my PC off. Fuck this shit, bro. I'm done.
Yeah, looks like it is a classical case of a mechanical failure. As I can definitely feel for Ben Langford, never being in the situation where you're battling for the championship into the final race, but still, if that sort of thing happened to me, I'd be absolutely fuming. As Tom Bartels yet again gets closer to the back of the BMW, not able to do much though, and yet again falling behind. Not sure what's going on with Tom Bartels, not able to really maximize his speed through the second sector, at least compared to Vgtr and Ramadan. And Mohammed Irfan taking the quickest lap time of the race yet again, a 1:50.7, and he'll be hoping to hunt down Anthony Camacho towards the end of the race. And there's more clouds coming across the horizon as another person's coming across. Vgtr Ramadan trying to go round the outside of Parabolica, maybe forcing him into a mistake as they come out into the straight. And well, who is going to have the straight line advantage here? Well, I definitely think it'll be Tom Bartels, as he has the slipstream and he's pulling alongside Vgtr Ramadan around the outside. Can he brake later than him into the first corner? And Vgtr Ramadan defending the inside pretty well, but Tom Bartels able to go around the outside and take 8th place away from Vgtr, and that is 5th place in the pros. So well done to him, Tom Bartels, the Season 1 champion. Not going to be giving up that position too much, as Vgtr is going to be challenging him into the next chicane down the inside. Can he brake later than the Ferrari? And this can only end badly, as Tom Bartels fighting absolutely tooth and nail. But Vgtr having to let that position go. And I think this battle might be over for now. About 30 people per average join the race. Per race, there is 6 races in a season, and Season 8 will be starting in about 2 to 3 weeks. And it is pretty level between pros and AM, so whatever class you will be joining, there will be an equal amount of people to cover for that as well. As Mohammed Irfan takes another quickest lap time of the race, a 150.5. That is a whole second quicker than Abe Santama, and that is a whole 1.5 seconds quicker than Anthony Camacho. Anthony Camacho might start to sweat a bit, but the clouds looming overhead, and you might be thinking to yourself, will there be part 2 of rain, as it is getting very, very dark out there, and the only sign for rain is clouds. So who knows what might be happening, as who is that off the track? I feel like that is Dimas Adiasta. Sadly going off the track, but Vgtr Ramadan following closely to Tom Bartels as they're coming across the curve, the 3rd corner, and Tom Bartels holding that outside line, which turns into the inside in this chicane. And oh, switching sides, Tom Bartels defending like a lion and confusing Vgtr of where he needs to go. Let's say you did a 48.5. What position would you be in quali? I'd say, well, we didn't have a dry quali this time out, so I can't count it off that, as Mohammed Irfan takes the quickest lap time of the race yet again. I can look in the past couple of seasons and see how close it is, as Mohammed Irfan is looking to overtake Benjamin Koo into the first corner, and he does so pretty successfully. Yeah, I'd say top 5 as well. The fastest drivers I've seen we're doing about 47.4. There's a couple, well, there's one driver who is capable of doing a 46, but he doesn't really join too much. And is there rain going on? Is Mohammed Irfan turning on his wipers? No, there's no rain on the horizon yet. But Mohammed Irfan might be predicting something here, as he still has his wipers on, up into 4th place. Well, yeah. Abe is an R racing team. He races for Vgtr in Vgtr. So, yeah, pretty cool guy. Not gonna lie. Vgtr Ramadan was getting closer to Tom Bartels as they were coming through the first corner. And into the second corner, into the second chicane yet again. Vgtr will be hoping to not take that position, as again, more stuttering. Thank you, Streamlabs, for making me on edge of my seat. I bet he does race for you. I bet he does. Alright, let me check his SimGrid profile, see if he is racing for how many races he's done in the past couple of weeks. See if he's done anything. I'm not sure what that man is up to half the time. SOP. More SOP. Where are the team events? SOP. Big Brain Racing. There we go. Vgtr Esport. Vgtr Esport. Vgtr Esport. Yeah, I'm not sure what your team is, but I don't see any others. Right. Ferry Jerry Ramadan. Well, as you can see on the screen, it looks like it is very, very dark out there, but it is only... what time is it out there right now? 4:47 p.m. That is not dark at all. On this track, it only starts to sunset at about... I don't know, like 6 p.m.? 8 p.m.? I think that's about sunset for Monza. Monza, yeah. As Limpar Bertold gets closer to Benjamin Badolf again. Coming towards the Ascari chicane. Can he try and get him? 3/10 the gap. I'm not sure he's close enough to send a move yet. But maybe on the exit, if he gets a better exit. There is John Gibson. He makes contact with Felix Palin. He falls down just one position. And looks like Limpar Bertold gets in a very good exit. And ahead of Benjamin Badal for 11th place, which is about 5th in the AM split. And 30 Jerry Ramadan getting ahead of John Gibson as well. John Gibson, is he suffering some sort of damage? That's the question. Yes, he is. There's quite a lot of damage on the front of that BMW. And oh no! Oh, his race falling apart. 30-second gap to Lucas Van Dam. And it is absolutely fading away. One of his only good races so far this season. Absolutely going away, fading. As he's probably going to have to come into the pits. Lucas Van Dam dropping quite a big gap as well. But John Gibson will be coming into the pits. Luke Mason actually coming into the pits too. And I'm not sure if that's a planned pit stop. Yeah, John Gibson sadly having to come into the pits. He was so close to getting a podium for the AM. Sadly, all of that ending in a freak accident, it looks like. Looks like he collided with Felix Palin. And now also coming into the wall. And by the way, we are absolutely missing this wonderful battle between Anthony Camacho and Matas for 2nd place. 58 seconds of damage for John Gibson. He is sadly retiring from this race. So close to getting a podium position. What can I say? Another driver that I am absolutely gutted for. No words at all. No words. And it looks like a back marker hit the inside of Gibson as he was making his way down the inside. Well, the back marker coming down the inside. Yeah, very unlucky stuff for you as Matas. Ooh, big moment there out of the first Lesmo. And into the second Lesmo now, Anthony Camacho. Oh, he can see him. And Matas making an even bigger mistake. He's dipped his wheels into the gravel. And now Anthony Camacho, he's going to be pulling alongside Matas Sidikeskis round the outside. Can he make the move? What has happened? Why did we switch? Did Anthony Camacho just disconnect midway corner? Oh no. This race has been a curse. An absolute curse. Just when we were gonna see a great battle for the runner-up spot, Anthony Camacho also disconnecting. And I mean, why? Why is all of this happening? I'm beyond gutted. I don't even know what to say anymore. There's no words can describe the feeling that I am experiencing right now. As Ethan Reed will be battling for first place with Benjamin Koo. And Ethan Reed now going to be going round the outside of Benjamin Koo. He's got the aerodynamical advantage. And he will be taking the inside line. He'll definitely be reserving that space. Benjamin Koo trying to squeeze him too much off the track. And is he going to be able to take the place here? Oh, coming across the curbs. Ethan Reed nearly smashing into the side of Benjamin Koo. And Ethan Reed still trying to hang around the outside here. Not able to do so too well. Benjamin Koo going a bit too wide in the first Lesmo. And Ethan Reed, he's going to be able to brake just a bit later. As they're going to be coming into a Ascari chicane now. And Anthony Camacho confirming my suspicions. Game crashing as he was just passing Matas. And John Gibson saying that he had a perfectly clean race up until the point of when a backmarker hit him. He had a perfect pit. He had the fuel set and everything. And then, yeah, everything going absolutely down the toilet. As Luke Mason saying that he's retired too. Driving with damage and not racing anyone got a bit boring for him. Well, at least that means a bit more viewers for myself. As yet again, what is going on with my Streamlabs? It keeps on stuttering and it puts me way on edge. And I'm like hoping that it just does not crash for the last 13 minutes. And as we're just trying to witness this battle for the lead in the AMs. And then we can see how many people we have right now. We only have 23 drivers on the live grid. 29 started this race. 6 retiring over the course of these 48 minutes. And Ethan Reed taking the inside line. Can he take him into the first Lesmo? Benjamin Koo will be hanging round the outside. But Ethan Reed getting a way better exit here. And able to get ahead off the Ferrari driver for first place. But Benjamin Koo, well, he'll not be happy with that at all. As he's going to be trying to get him into the Ascari chicane. But I feel like he's just a bit too far back. And also Ethan Reed able to take the advantage of the Porsche. Braking way later. But Benjamin Koo, oh, he's got the straight line advantage here. Having to back down a bit. He'll be in his slipstream and he'll be hoping to try and get around the outside of Ethan Reed. He pulls alongside here. Ethan Reed braking a bit later and forcing Benjamin Koo into a bit of a mistake to go very, very wide. But Benjamin Koo getting a better exit here. He's going to be in his slipstream for this long straight. And we can see how the gap is going to be going down. 4 tenths, 3 tenths. Maybe it will be even 2 tenths before they get to the first chicane. And sadly, Benjamin Koo not able to capitalize on that at all. And he has to stay back in second place and watch as this race slips from his hands. As the track turning fast, from green to fast. And we are nearing the optimum conditions as Mohammed Irfan takes the fastest lap of the race again, a 149.3. It is a whole 2.5 seconds quicker than Matas, who is the driver in front of him, and Mohammed Irfan might be hoping to take at least a P2 today. If not, even try and challenge. Well, I'm not sure he'll be able to challenge Abe Santama, because Abe Santama absolutely too far away to even be challenged. Abe Santama, I think he is. I can't see the gaps, as you can see yourself. It is just 0-0. But we can see when Matas crosses the line, see how far Abe Santama is ahead of him. And it looks like Abe Santama 37 seconds ahead of Matas. So that puts him at about 44 seconds behind, in front of Mohammed Irfan. Yeah. That's a pretty big gap. That's a pretty big gap. But I hope this final race does not sour the taste of the Vgtr seasons for these drivers, because Season 8 will be happening pretty soon. And, well, all I can say is there are surprises to be unveiled in the coming weeks about Season 8. And I'm not even sure many of my admins know what's going on with Season 8, but I do, because I'm cool. It's Benjamin Koo falling way behind Ethan Reed. He's going about a second slower than him per lap. And, well, other than the start, the race is pretty chill. And we can probably go on board with Abe Santama and just have a look at his laps. Well, what can I say? This man drives pretty well. As we just have a look at Lucas Van Dam, the current not pole position. He's currently the third place sitter. There is Matas Sirikeskes, who's probably seeing Mohammed Irfan in his rear view mirror, and he's quickly approaching, that's for sure. He's going about 1.2 seconds quicker and then Matas per lap. And Benjamin Koo also at once was holding the glory of leading this race for the AN. Sadly, sadly for him, getting overtaken by Ethan Reed, and Ethan Reed will be hoping to take his first race, I think, in this season. So good stuff by him for sure. As we just see Matas and Mohammed Irfan coming closer and closer. There is a lapped car in between them. That is Dimas Adiasta. Just looming in front of Mohammed Irfan. And Mohammed Irfan dispatches them pretty quickly. And, well, the battle is on. 5 minutes to go. Can Matas hold Mohammed Irfan behind him, or will he just let him go as he's flashing his lights at the camera? He can hear us. He knows what we are talking about, and he knows that the inevitable is going to happen. Mohammed Irfan, oh, they're getting forced to cut the corner by that lapped car, which will put a bit of a smile on Matas's face. He just gained about 5/10 to Mohammed through that first corner. And into the second chicane they go. Mohammed Irfan still following pretty closely behind. And you know what, Matas? Flash your lights if you are scared of Mohammed Irfan right now. Yep. He definitely flashed his lights. There he is again. Scared of Mohammed Irfan. Well, I'd be scared of him too. The man is too quick. And we just have a look at Abe. Yet again. Nobody behind him. Nobody in front of him. Nobody around him. He is probably a bit lonely. Just sitting out there doing absolutely nothing. And not even setting the fastest lap times, by the way. He's about a second slower than Mohammed Irfan on average. So if Mohammed Irfan was behind him, he'd definitely be caught up by now. No, sadly that's not the case. And Benjamin Badalf going a bit slow, but fortunately that is not a crash for him, as Mohammed Irfan gets closer and closer and closer. 1 second the gap now. He was able to catch up just over half a second, and now they're going to come towards the first corner, and Matas defending absolutely nothing. Thin air. I'm not sure why he moved over to the inside periodically there, but now he's definitely got a job to defend. 7/10 the gap. We can have a look. There is no rain over the horizon. There's probably about 2 laps to go, as Mohammed Irfan has got the inside line, and he's not going to be pushing Matas yet, and he's going to be, you know, a bit playing with his food as they're going to be coming towards the first couple of Lesmos. Yet again, not going for a move yet, as he's just toying around, you know, trying to find the perfect opportunity to strike. And, well, no matter what happens here, Matas will take another podium. It'll be a consecutive podium finish for him, as Mohammed Irfan now will be going round the outside, and maybe he's just trying to get a more spectacular overtake. Sadly not going to be happening there, though, as Matas able to just about hold him up. And Mohammed Irfan actually losing a bit of time, though. He is going to be in the slipstream, as they're going to be coming towards Parabolica for one of the final times actually in this race, I think, at least. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is going to be the final time, I think. So what's going on there? Oh, wait, hold on. Matas. What? Hold on. I'm speechless. Wait, is that fuel? Yeah, it might be fuel. Though he is not in his pit box, I don't think. Maybe that's fuel, or maybe he just got absolutely faked by Matas, and I'm not sure what happened there, but Matas, hold on, will be taking the runner-up spot here. Mohammed Irfan still in the pits, and yeah, I think that was fuel, you are correct. Oh, what an absolute nightmare for Mohammed Irfan. He was just genuinely 2/10 behind Matas. And here comes Tom Bartels as well. I don't think he'll be getting ahead of Mohammed Irfan though. Yeah, they are definitely going to be very, very close. Hold on. Tom Bartels might be able to challenge Mohammed Irfan for third place as Abe Santoma takes the win here. And he takes the championship for the third time in a row. Might he do a Vettel or a Vettel and take a 4-time world championship in season 8? Who knows? But the thing that's intriguing me here right now is Mohammed Irfan is going to be battling for the final podium positions. Tom Bartels able to just snatch it away as Mohammed Irfan was coming out of the pits. Mohammed Irfan not going to be too happy with that at all. And the race pretty much ended now for the rest. Matas will be taking second place as well, and Ethan Reed will be taking first for the AMs, though Mohammed Irfan going to be trying absolutely everything here to take the final podium position. He does not want to be ending this season podium-less, as he's 2/10 away, and he'll be hoping to try and get some sort of gap here, as he's 1/10 away, not able to even get alongside Tom Bartels. Tom Bartels, who must be absolutely chuckling away and smiling, and maybe his heart is absolutely racing as 3/10 the gap. It's gonna come towards the Parabolica, and maybe they'll even finish alongside each other. Mohammed Irfan taking a better exit here. Tom Bartels, though, I think he'll be taking the final podium position, as Mohammed Irfan not able to do much there. And Mohammed Irfan, well, absolutely gutting stuff, heartbreaking stuff, was on to finish second. And wow, now he finishes fourth, not even able to take that final podium position. Mata saying that he feels robbed. First, he feels like he robbed someone. Because first it was Camacho that left while he was overtaking him. And then Irfan, who ran out of fuel, just as they both caught up indeed. But that is it for the race. I can happily announce that the person who is the third-time champion and the consecutive champion in this league is Abe Santoma. I mean, there was definitely absolutely no doubt that he would be winning this. It was a very close battle indeed, though both Ben Langford and Mika Rakola sadly not finishing this race. But absolutely well done to everybody who has completed the season and able to participate in most of these races, and thank you all for watching this race this season. It's definitely been one of the best, and I hope you will stick around for season 8, as there is more surprises to come and more things that you might not know, so keep an eye on it. And next week we'll also be having the 6 hours of Brands Hatch with both the GT3s and the M2s. And the following week, it will be the M2 Sprint at Alton. But I hope you all had a great day, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. And thank you so much for watching. Ciao.